God's imagining never began and will never end. It was not created at some remote past time by some vast cosmic event, as commonly believed, nor is it condemned to a heat death by expansion into nothingness. This is a creating universe, not a created one. God did not begin to imagine at some fixed time, for time does not exist. This light wave universe, which records God's knowing by his thinking and imagining, is as eternal as God's thinking is eternal. Inspiration. Inspiration is the language of light which man uses to talk with God. Inspiration is that deep awareness of the consciousness of being which differentiates the genius or mystic from the being of average intelligence. Inspiration in man is accompanied by an intense mental ecstasy, which is characteristic of all who have become intensely conscious of their closeness to God. Inspired geniuses forget their bodies while deeply conscious of their existence as holy mind. Their bodies, thus forgotten, act almost automatically in obedience to instinct and cell memory reflexes. Inspired geniuses translate God's knowing into words of man for the soul of man. They uplift all mankind by re-inspiring all who listen to their ecstatic words and rhythms. He who attunes his heart to the messages of genius purifies himself. No impurity can there be in his heart, for verily he then is in communion with the Holy One. From the Divine Iliad. Man alone of all my creating things has begun to hear my whisperings. Since his beginning my still small voice has whispered within him, that I am he and he me. But even now barbaric man on thy small new world heareth dully, and maketh idols which he treasures before me, for he is still new, he is still but in the ferment of his early brewing. For I say that all things which floweth from life of me have life of me flowing through them, even to the least of these. But I say that even though my light of immortal life floweth through these mortal symbols of my thinking, it toucheth them not in its passing. When they shall know the light of me in them, then they shall be me, and I them. Next chapter, Cosmic Consciousness. Beyond the genius is the mystic. The mystic is one who has attained cosmic consciousness by a complete severance of the seats of consciousness and sensation. He is then almost totally unaware of his body, and is totally aware of the light of God centering him. Omniscience comes to him in that timeless, blinding flash of light which is characteristic of a complete severance. This experience was described in the illumination of St. Paul. Every timeless flash of intense inspiration which comes to any man is a partial illumination, for inspiration is the manner in which new knowledge comes to man from the cosmos. Of all mystics, Jesus was the outstanding example of all time. He was the only one in all history to have known complete cosmic conscious unity with God. The Bible refers to cosmic conscious experience as the illumination, or being in the light, or in the spirit. In all history, less than 40 cases of partial cosmic consciousness are known, and probably not more than 3 of these anywhere nearly approach the complete state of illumination experienced by the Nazarene. Cosmic consciousness is the ultimate goal of all mankind. All will know it before the long journey of man is finished, but there are many in this new age just dawning who are ready for it in part, if not fully. Many desire it fully, but it is best that it come bit by bit, for the complete severance is very dangerous. The ecstasy of this supreme experience is so great that one does not wish to come back. The power of severance of soul from body is within easy accomplishment, but to step back into the body is very difficult. The way to gradually attain cosmic consciousness is to intensify one's conscious awareness by much aloneness and companionship with God, while manifesting Him in every moment and in every task of life. Moment by moment, companionship with God brings with it so great a realization of oneness with Him that the transformation into that full realization of unity is apt to take place at any time. The deterrent to cosmic consciousness is the feeling that God is far away instead of being within, and that we can reach that faraway God only through sources outside of ourselves. From the Divine Iliad, he who would interpret the rhythm of me in art must walk his path in ecstasy, undiverted by deviations, that he may see me only and hear naught but me. Say thou to man these words, I am the source of inspiration. To him who seeketh inspiration through me, I say, learn thou to walk my path strongly in the light, for in the dark thou canst not find thy way to me. The path to me is light, and by it thou canst well see thy way to me. I am the soul of art. To him whose soul would touch my soul and feel the heartbeat of its mighty rhythm, I say, insofar as thou knowest thyself as light, shalt thou know me as light. I am beauty. In beauty must man be born anew. Through beauty must knowing man become ecstatic man. To him who would add ecstasy to his knowing, I say, seek me in truth, for only in the rhythm of truth shalt thou find ecstasy. For I say, the creations of ecstatic man are my creations, for they are balanced things, and I am balanced. To him who would create unbalance, I say, untruth exists not in my house. I alone hold balance, and the eyes of those who see through me are immune from all but balance. For I am balance, and I am energy, and I am rest. I am the light of love and truth. Upon that foundation have I laid the cornerstone of my universe. From the Divine Iliad. Creative expression. Inspired man alone can create enduring things. To create, we must first conceive. To conceive, we must stop thinking and know. All sensing must cease. There is no power in thinking. Thinking but expresses the power which lies in knowing. We must project ourselves into the still light of knowing to commune with God. We must become one with God to conceive ideal in order to produce the form of that ideal. A concept must precede its manifestation in form. The culture of the entire race is given to it by the few inspired ones who know God in them. They alone know immortality. The art of civilization long outlives the civilization. The pyramids of Egypt still speak of the creation of a race which is long gone from the face of the earth. The sculptural and architectural beauty of Greece still tells us of a type of creative genius which has never been excelled. The great in the arts are best. Art alone endures. All else passes. Great art can be created only by working moment by moment with God as co-creator. When man and God thus work together, they commune one with the other as one person. The language of their communion is the language of light, which man calls inspiration. When man works alone, his works are as the winds which blow. When man works with God as co-creator, his works are forever enduring. Every great genius manifests this law, that he is one with the God mind, that God in him is the source of every thought,